ho, ho! Welcome back to Gotta Get Running on Run Washington TV. I am Santa Chris, or at least for this week, I'm Santa Chris, or Chris Kringle.
And I'm the elf helper.
And I'm joined as always with my co-host Phil Hargis, the elf helper here. We're going to go over some products today, Phil.
We got a lot of stuff here, Santa Chris, in your big bag and on your big sleigh that's flown here into Washington, D.C. I'm looking forward to seeing everything we have to get for Christmas this year.
Well, you know, Christmas, you know, we believe at Gotta Get Running on Run Washington TV that you know, running is a four-season sport, and you know, we think Christmas is a time where you can really give a lot of good running gifts to those runners in your family. And we're just going to touch on a few things. The most important running tool that we're gonna need when you're out there pounding the pavement is always going to be shoes. And I just brought a few different options here. We've got, you know, the Saucony Triumph 10, the Asics Kayano 19, and the Nike Structure Tri-X 16. These are all flagship models for these brands, and you know, consistently these shoes have gotten better and gotten lighter. And I think one of the great things about where shoes have gone is they've gotten lighter without losing the cushioning. You know, these uppers are softer, and you know, a lot of them are one piece, and they fit so they expand and contract with your foot. And so, you know, a lot of new technology out there with shoes that are just getting better and better. So, you know, these are just three that I think are really, really good at the stores. Other things that we got here, Phil.
You need some socks
you know,
to wear
some
with
socks,
those shoes, right?
Absolutely. Socks are a second top selling item in the stores.
Yeah, I wear these Belega brands. I like the nice thin feel of them. Some of them have thicker, like these Smart Wool ones.
So the Belega is probably one of our top selling brands, and you know, the Smart Wool this time of year is really nice because it's got that wool in the sock, and so it's going to keep your foot warm, but it's not that Brillo pad type wool. It's going to be a soft wool that keeps your foot dry and wicks away the moisture, but it also keeps it a little warmer than you would in the Belega sock. But you know, both of these are great options. So socks and shoes are huge in our stores, obviously.
And you know, running in the wintertime, you know, you're burning off those extra calories from the holiday feasts and everything, and all the candy you're getting underneath in your stockings and everything. So you need to be prepared to run in the dark and stay warm out there.
Yeah, it gets cold and dark earlier, you know, this time of year, and that's no excuse to not get out there. We've got a lot of things that'll help you be able to run when it's dark outside. This LED vest that is, you know, very visible. This yellow is visible as any other color out there. It's got these LED lights in it that'll light up. You're wearing your
you gotta wear your Petzl headlamps.
Petzl headlamp. That'll give you 10, 12 feet of visibility, even when it's just as dark as it is in the middle of the night.
It's a must-have for running at this time of year.
You know, we've got these LED strobe lights. You know, Santa could put them all over himself during the, you know,
you can strap them all to your reindeers, right?
All his reindeers, and you know, so there's no excuses not to get out there during this time of year.
That's right. Well, what happens if you trip and make a fall?
Well, you know, injury prevention is paramount at Pacers. You know, we've got foam rollers. This is a foam roller that is from ProTech that you know, you can roll on top of your calves, your quadriceps.
IT band is what I use mine for.
It's got these ridges here that kind of subtly massage you as you roll on it. So, you know, no excuses. There's always ways to get you stretched out.
And after a long
loosened
run,
up.
You want a massage. This looks like this would get the job done.
And
this
so
is the stick.
The stick is you know, one of our top selling items in the store that you know, roll on like a rolling pin, and you know, really loosens up those muscles very well. So, you know, a lot of injury prevention stuff.
And then for plantar fasciitis, you have these
couple
socks
options
here.
Yeah, a couple options. You know, plantar fasciitis is a very typical running injury that shouldn't keep you out for, you know, very long. These socks from Features.
If you've been a bad runner, then you get plantar fasciitis, and instead of coal, you get these socks.
These socks will give you some compression along the plantar tendon that, you know, it's 24/7 relief. You can wear them at night, you can wear them during the day. Superfeet orthotics are also a tried and true way to prevent getting that plantar fasciitis or heel spurs too.
And I know this can come in very handy.
Body Glide.
Glide
We're just blowing through these accessories. Body Glide. Here is a stick that slides on like a deodorant stick. Anti-chafing device here that you can put underneath your arms, between your legs, anywhere it might rub awkwardly. This stuff is a freaking miracle. It's a lifesaver. Other things we got here that are under the tree.
Yeah, I like to get things in the tree, but I also like to get things in my stocking.
The stocking, yep.
And there's nothing I like better, Santa, Chris, than getting these gels on my stocking here. These things are the best.
Yep,
I like the Cliff Shots.
Cliff Shots. We've got other energy chews here from. We got energy chews from Honey Stinger. Easily digestible energy, quick energy. They really do, make your running.
I mean, like when you go into
longer
7-Eleven,
distance
you have the candy aisle. When you go to Pacers,
you got those.
You have the gel in the nutrition aisle, and it's important stuff. I mean, this is all stuff that every runner needs.
Absolutely.
No matter what distance, for either the start or during the runs. And then tell me about this Noon product. This is new. This is fairly new on the market, and it's very convenient.
It's an electrolyte tablet. You put it in your water and you dissolve it like an Alka-Seltzer tablet, and it gives you electrolytes during the run. I usually carry mine on my long runs, and you can always stop at a water fountain. If you carry one of these Nathan water bottles, you can plug that tablet in there and run with the water, and it gives you those electrolytes that just the water wouldn't.
And then lastly, if you need to carry some gear with you when you're running, you have some backpacks.
This is the best running backpack on the market. It's a Nike Tailwind bag. You can run with this for miles and you don't even know it's on you, but it's got a lot of good storage. I use it to run to work. I'll use it to run to work and not even know it's on me.
I never had one for the longest time, but then when I started actually carrying a backpack for the first time, I found I use it all the time for all kinds of situations. And then we also, we just say more
Apparel.
about there, Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
So we have these
Apparel.
really cool.
We got jackets that will keep you warm. You don't have to layer and have a lot of bulky apparel on. These jackets, this Nike jacket here has this waffling technology that'll kind of expand and keep you warm, even though it doesn't look like a real heavy jacket. These this has LED lights in this ASICS jacket, and colors are really hot this season, so we got a lot of different cool colors.
And then, of course, this is the ultimate in running T-shirts here for us here in Virginia, at least.
So this is the Virginia is for Runners T-shirt. This is actually the top-selling shirt in Pacers. So pretty cool. It's moisture wicking from Sports Science. It's that soft, cottony feel without being totally cotton.
And I think lastly, if your runner out there needs a book to read, we have the Scott Jurek Eat and Run book. We interviewed Scott last summer. This is an awesome book. It's got recipes in it. It's got stories about his life and about his ultra racing career. Pretty amazing read, I think.
Yeah, it's a great book. And he has great running tips, and we've got great running tips at the store too. Anybody, if you got any questions, you can come by any of our 6 locations. And come by and we'll talk to you about what your runner might need or what you might need.
Okay, and Santa Cruz, where are these locations and how can we find all this stuff?
6 stores: Silver Spring, Maryland; Logan Circle in DC; Pentagon Row in Arlington; Clarendon in Arlington; Alexandria in Old Town; and then also in Fairfax. Also, we're on the web at runpacers.com.
Runpacers.com. You can get answers and directions to all the Pacers stores that are out there. Santa Cruz, thanks for taking me through all this stuff.
Thank you, Phil. I appreciate it, and we will hopefully see you in the store sometime soon. All right, for Phil Hargis, I am Santa Cruz. This has been Gotta Get Running on Run Washington TV.